By popular request, a breaking news update on the situation at Guajataca Lake in Puerto Rico. It's Sunday the 24th of September. My name is Juan Brown and you're watching the Blanco Lirio channel. Despite reports of the dam failing at Guajataca Lake, that's not exactly the situation. The emergency spillway is overflowing and the emergency spillway is suffering some head-cutting erosion. And the unfortunate design of this 1929 design is that the emergency spillway dumps its water off right at the base of the dam, threatening the integrity of the dam. That is the cause for the evacuation of over 70,000 people, which has since been reduced or rescinded. Some of the numbers on Guajataca Lake, the whole thing was designed in 1929. You know, Hurricane Maria's come through and dumped anywhere from 12 to 24 inches of rain in the area, and the lake level quickly rose 3 feet, topping the emergency spillway. The lake itself is about 2.5 miles long by a mile wide. The maximum design capacity of the emergency spillway was 29,000 CFS. That's about 1/10 of the design capacity at Oroville, so much smaller scale operation. The dam and the powerhouse is operated by the Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority. The dam itself is about 120 feet tall and 984 feet long, and the lake elevation is about 200 meters, 300 feet above sea level. The run after the emergency spillway to the Atlantic Ocean is about 9 miles, and of course this whole structure is located on the northwest corner of the island of Puerto Rico. There appears to be 2 outlets to Lake Guajataca, and one is into an aqueduct system, and I believe another one is through a powerhouse system. The emergency spillway is just that. There's only one single spillway, it appears, on this lake. There is no gated spillway. This emergency spillway only operates when the water overtops it. And it's working exactly as advertised, like a slow blow fuse to save the earth-filled dam. Again, you cannot have water overtopping an earth-filled dam ever, or it'll quickly fail. So with the emergency spillway acting as a slow blow fuse, that allows authorities plenty of time to notify people to evacuate the area and get them safely out of the area and watch as this situation develops. Again, the unfortunate design in this case is that the water is pouring right on the base of the dam, potentially affecting the integrity of the dam. The other thing operators are watching for is the head cutting of the spillway. As the water pours off the edge of that spillway, it's cutting back into the spillway closer towards the dam, or the end of the spillway. Another unfortunate thing is people are showing footage of flooding from Hurricane Maria and blaming it on the dam at Guajataca, when that's clearly not the case at all. Of course, people are complaining about communication as they have no internet or cell phone access, and of course those are going to be the first things to go in the case of a natural disaster. AM radio and ham radio operators are going to be your best sources for emergency communications. So let's look at some of the pictures that are coming out now at Lake Guajataca. So here's where the dam is located in Puerto Rico, with several towns located downstream. Now let's take a closer look at the structure. There's the earth-filled dam and the emergency spillway, and you can see where the emergency spillway ends at the base of the dam. And here's where the emergency spillway water flows once it's overtopped. It overtops that highway and pours on down the armored chute. This is by design and a low point in the dam structure. As we look at this Google Earth view, we can see erosion at the base of the dam from water flowing through the emergency spillway in years past. Shown in red here, the 2 blue circles are the outlets to the dam. Now let's take a look at the latest video from Weather Nation showing the damage to the spillway. Using this still shot, we can see the top of the spillway operating as advertised, but at the bottom of the spillway, major head-cutting erosion taking place. In the blue line, we can see the old erosion lines from years past, and the red represents the head-cutting erosion at present. And if we look at the Google Map view, at the top, we can see there is the new head cutting erosion line on the spillway. And that represents a distance of about 122 feet of spillway lost to the head cutting erosion. The whole spillway length is only about 450 or so feet long. So that's a major portion of the spillway. I'm sure once this emergency is over, there'll be FEMA money available to redesign the spillway at Lake Guajataca and get that water flowing the correct direction away from the base of the dam.